Hi guys, what's up guys? Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back. This is kingsfx trader right here. In this video I'm going to share with you simple trading strategy for boom and crash. How to trade boom and crash like a pro. If you want to be catching that multiple spikes, I'm going to share the secret here, and the strategy is going to be very simple. We are going to do this together. The analysis is just using support and resistance and trend lines. That's what you need. You don't need much things here. You don't need to add any indicators. You are going to be using simple support and resistance line coupled with the trend line. Okay, now you can see I have my setup already. I have my entry. I have my entry there. Then the spikes have started coming, and currently why I'm having this pullback right there is because you can see here we have a strong zone. This is a strong zone, that's why we are having this retracement. So if the price should break above this point, we are going to be pushing it high to our TP1. Now let me keep this line here. Okay, if you look at that zone where the price gets to that zone and starts retracing back, the reason why it's happening is because we have this zone. You can see this line is serving as a support zone at the support line. That is the support zone. Okay, you can also see here that same line is serving as resistance there and also as resistance here. So the price is currently on the line again, so the line is a kind of strong, still pulling this price back. But the analysis here, because of the strong signal I've already received, I'm seeing this price break above that line, and once the price break above that zone, we are going to be pushing it up to our TP1. Okay, so I'm not going to be closing this trade right now. I'm going to still wait for the price to break that zone. Okay, so I still need to wait for the price to break that zone. You can see that zone is very strong, a very strong zone. You can see 1, 2, 3 serving as both support and resistance at that point. And that's exactly why the price is a kind of pulling back right now. The price is pulling back at that zone, so we needed to wait for a breakout. Okay, so what is this analysis all about, and how do I even enter this trade at the zone? How do I know that the price is going to push up to possibly our TP1, TP2 and TP3? And how do I mark out all these TP1, TP2, TP3? Is this just randomly you just place your TP level, or you have to place it on a strategic point? So I will share with you all these things in this video, and let's dive into the chart. Okay, let's dive into the higher time frame chart where I discovered and see this entry, then coming down to 1 hour time frame to place my trade and monitor my trade in 1 hour time frame. But the analysis is done from the daily time frame to 4 hours time frame. Then I came down to 1 hour time frame to place my trade. Okay, and that is exactly why I am observing now in 1 hour time frame that the price is finding it difficult to break this zone, which is a bit stronger than the price movement. So the price needed to gather some momentum, okay, to break that zone right there. All right, so now going back to daily time frame to see the overview of the trend, 24 hours daily time frame, to see what the trend look like. Okay, so I think I have to do away with all these my lines just to make things easier and make the chart neat. Okay, I'll still place it back, so I have to remove this so that we can do this together. All right, so let me remove this. Okay, so as you can see, I'm on a daily time frame. So what's the price doing? If you look at this price action right now, some people will say it's ranging, some people will say it's going up, some people will say it's going down. So but for you to see this price action well, there are some certain few things you need to do. Okay, first of all, you need to go to a higher time frame like daily time frame to see where the price is trending to. Then after, you have to zoom out. Okay, you have to zoom out this way so that you can see the trend. Because if you keep your chart this way, okay, if you keep your chart this way, and that's exactly what most of you do, if you keep it this way, you might not be able to see what the price action look like. Okay, you might not be able to see clearly where the price is trending to. You might be taking this as a downtrend, you might be taking it as a ranging market, you might say it's an uptrend or anything like that. But if you want to confirm, to see this clearly, just zoom in. Okay, when you zoom in, you look at what the price has been doing. Okay, looking at this price action, you can see that this is an uptrend. Okay, the price has been trending up, okay, for a very long time. The price has been up. So the price has been up. Okay, so basically we have seen the trend. Okay, we have seen the overview of the trend where the price is trending to. So we needed to see an opportunity to join the price and do whatever the price is doing. If the price is buying, we should be buying. If the price is selling, we should be selling also. Now you can see on this daily time frame, we have seen that the price is trending up. So we have to mark out our trend line using the current price action. So this is the current price action right here. So we mark out our trend, use our trend line to mark out the zone, okay, which we should be paying attention to, okay, whenever the price comes to that zone again. So that's the important thing, or the reason why we draw trend lines. So you can see we have our trend line here, okay, and the price is currently on that zone. Okay, you can see the price tested that zone at this point. Okay, you can see also here as a support level right there. So you can also see here and also here. So basically this line is serving as support, okay, support, preventing this price from going downward further. Okay, so now we have seen this, okay, in daily time frame. We have seen that, okay, the price is currently on our trend line, which is serving as support. So we are looking for opportunity to buy or to go long on this trade, right? So we have seen this. Next thing we need to do is to go down to our maybe 4 hours time frame to picture some support level, some resistance level, and get more information about this trend. Okay, sorry. So we need to get more information about this. Now this is our 4 hours time frame. So if I zoom in, you can see we have another trend line right here. Okay, still serving as a support at this point. Okay, supporting this price. You can see the conference right there. Both of them are meeting at a point. So this is a very important zone to pay attention to. Okay, this is a very important zone to pay attention to. You can see how they meet at that zone, and that is exactly where our price tested. That is exactly what I saw before entering that trade. Okay, that's another thing that kind of give me courage or more information about what the price is likely going to do, like the speculation of the price going up from there. Now you can see that the price, both of them met at this zone. Okay, now second signal. Now I have to mark out some support and resistance zone. Okay, I have to mark out some support and resistance zone. Now I can pick up my line. At this zone you can see we have the swing low here. You just have to mark out those. You can see at this point it's having a support clearly. That line is having a support right there, right here, and also even here. Served as resistance here, so it's a strong line. Served as support right here, support line right here. So you can see this is a strong line to pay attention to. So what is the sense of this line? This line actually helps us to see our possible take profit level. Okay, that is exactly where you'll be taking profit, because probably when the price gets to that level, it's going to react to the level. Either it breaks out from the level, or the line is going to hold the price from breaking. There might be a possible reversal at that point. So that's the reason why you mark out the zone for your possible take profit level. So you don't just take profit when you are trading boom and crash or any other maybe any other indices or even currency pair. You don't just take profit anywhere. You have to mark out those things by recognizing some very important zones, okay, or levels to pay attention to. So you can see this is an important level that you have to take cognizance of when we are analyzing. So now we have we have our first zone, okay, which we can see as our TP1. So we have this place again. You can see this level is also a strong zone. You can see here, let's see from here, you can see at this zone, this line is serving as support right here, served as support, resistance right here, resistance right here. So if I still go back, you are going to see more, but we don't need to do that. This is enough. You can see here is a support, this zone is also a support, serving as support here and also support here. So you see this is a strong line to pay attention to. So if I should scroll this way, you are going to see that this zone is also a resistance. It stops the price from pushing up at this zone. So it's also a strong zone to pay attention. That's why I marked it out as my TP2. Okay, I'm just marking out this so that I will know the possible places where I'm going to be placing my CP level. Okay, so now after that, the next zone we are going to mark out is this zone. You can see this is a strong zone also. You can see all this Y from here, it has been serving as resistance. I have been preventing this price from breaking above this level here. We have it here, we have it here. The price keeps testing that zone and it keeps rejecting the price, pushing the price down from breaking above. You can also see here also serve as resistance there. Okay, so let me do it with all this so that you'll be able to pay attention to the necessary stuffs here. All right, so now let me just mark out the line. Why I'm drawing all those things is I wanted you to know, because I just put it this way, you might not know why I'm dropping the lines there, and you might not know why I set my TP level at that zone. That's why I first of all explained how I mark out these lines and the reason why I mark out those lines. Okay, so now I'm going to place more. So all these lines are the point or the zone or levels you have to pay attention to. Whenever the price comes to that level, possibly the price is going to react to that line. Okay, react to that level because there is either a support there or a resistance there. Okay, so as a trader you need to pay close attention to that. So whenever the price is doing something, you will be able to know why the price is doing that. Now you can see we had our trend line, the price there. We draw also here, we also have the price there. This particular point is the main thing. We are paying attention to this zone. Okay, so when I discovered this intersection or the line coming together at this zone, okay, then we have to pay close attention to the details, the formation, the candlestick formation at that zone. Okay, so when I switch to, after picturing this, after drawing this, okay, on this time frame, all I needed to do now is to go to my entry time frame, which is 1 hour on this strategy. So I needed to see clear information of what is happening in that zone. Okay, of what is happening. So let me just remove this so that you guys can see clearly. Okay, now in this zone you can see we start having some a kind of signals, buying or longing signal, kind of buying signal right here. You can see we had the first one we have here is the engulfing, but before then we had a hammer right there. That is pin back candlestick pattern right here. You can see the price keep rejecting. You have these long wicks. Okay, keep this line keep rejecting the price downward. Okay, that is the first signal I discovered here. The second signal is the bullish engulfing. So when I discover this bullish engulfing, I know this price is definitely going to push up. So after this, the price, the price keep testing this particular zone, this line, over and over again. Okay, once the price come down to that zone, there will be a spike. Once the price come down to that zone, there will be a spike. So I discovered this, and now the price bounced back to that zone again for the fourth time. Okay, 1 2 3 4, even fifth time, sorry, the fifth time. Then I have to wait for this candlestick. So when I discover this candlestick, the first spike came, I have to enter my trade, okay, at this zone. So you have to, after checking the higher time frame, maybe from daily time frame to see the overview of the trend, then you go down to 4 hours time frame to draw your support and resistance, then picture some areas where you'll be paying attention to or setting your TP level. Then you now enter come down to your time frame to picture some reaction, how the candlesticks or the price reacts to those your line or those your zone or your points. So from there now you will know the perfect place to enter your trade. So when I discover this, I just have to enter my trade, okay, at this zone. After that first buy came, I have to enter and drag, this to this point. This is my first take profit level, my first TP level, then my second TP, okay, there, and my third TP will be in the next line, my third TP here, okay. So if the price keep going, this should be my fourth, and this is the last TP for this analysis, okay. You see how I set up this thing, how I actually mark out this point. It's unlike, if some people, if you are doing trying to take profits or put your take profit level, you just randomly place it anywhere, okay. So as I said, why this price is currently pulling back, what I'm waiting for to enter more trade on this boom 1000 is just for a breakout from this zone. You can see this is a strong zone right there, so the price is reacting to that zone. That's why it's very important to always mark out those zones, so that once the price comes to that zone, you know that there will be a reaction. You won't be afraid to jump out of the trade, or you won't be afraid to say you are not going to continue with the trade, or be wondering why the price couldn't, the spikes are not coming again, especially for those who are just catching spikes, maybe one or two spikes. When you enter, the price keep going against you and you are wondering why. If you check the higher time frame, you discover that point where you are not seeing those spikes, that means there is a zone or there's a resistance zone stopping those spikes from coming. So you need to pay close attention to details why analyzing boom and crash. Boom and crash is very sensitive to those positions. It's very important when you are trading boom and crash to note those support zone, resistance zone, and even use your trend line, because they respect those things very well. You know that news doesn't move boom and crash, the events, politics, and all that doesn't move boom and crash. So you should know that what you should pay close attention to is the price action, the technical analysis, focusing on the trend lines and support and resistance. Okay, maybe combination of different indicators to take your trade. So you can see how simple and perfect you can actually trade boom and crash without having lots of indicators or lines and all that. Just you have to check the overview. Okay, first thing, you go to a higher time frame, which is daily time frame, to see where the price is trending. So remember to zoom in, okay, remember to zoom in for you to see clearly the trend. Okay, after that you switch to 4 hours time frame or a lower time frame to see some support levels and resistance levels. So once you be able to see, picture those levels, and you discover something like this has happened here. Okay, so once you see the two trend lines meeting at a point, or trend line meeting a support, you can see what happened here. Okay, at this zone, I want to share with you this. You can see this zone, both of them intersect at that zone. Okay, you enter a long trade here, they intercept here again, you enter a long trade, and currently it's happening again. Okay, and this one is more stronger because we have two trend lines intersecting at a zone. So they also met at this zone, giving us kind of an edge. Okay, you needed a strategy that works with a trend. Okay, you can see these two are this zone also. So that's the reason why I'm speculating that the price is going to hit my TP1, TP2, or even TP3. So, but you have to monitor your trade, and don't forget, when you look at this, you can see we had our level, that's our stop loss level here. Okay, so whenever you are trading, you must pay close attention to this. So for the fact you analyze your trade where you have information about trading, nobody have the power to move the price. So the price can go anywhere or any direction. The price doesn't move all the time to your direction. So the price may go against you or go in your favor. So the first assignment of any trader is to protect his or her equity, protect your trading capital. So if you fail to put this, for the fact that you have analyzed this, you have seen the interception, you have seen the support level, the resistance level, the trend is up and the spike have come, you see your entry signal and all that, and you enter the trade without setting your stop loss. So you are exposing yourself to risk as a kind of you are exposing your account. Okay, so each time you are trading, you should always take this into consideration. Make sure you set your stop loss and also your TP level. Okay, so you can see our stop loss is below all this week. So if you look at the weeks we have, okay, we make sure that we give our stop loss room to breathe. Okay, and if you check the risk reward is very high. Okay, from our TP1. So let me show you this. Our TP1 have the risk reward is 1:4. Okay, 1:4.77. Okay, that is our first TP. TP2, the risk is 8. Okay, TP3, the risk there is about 11.5. Then the last is TP4. Okay, we still have another level. So you just have to monitor your price, monitor whatever the price is doing. Once the price moves to your TP1, then going to TP2, you can shift your stop loss to a higher level, maybe this zone. Okay, your stop loss can come over to this zone. Okay, then once you move to TP2, you shift your stop loss. You might keep locking in profit as the price go in your favor. All right, so that no matter whatever the price later in the maybe at the cost of this movement, this trend do, you are still going to be in profit. That is the importance of locking in your profit. Okay, so this is it in the strategy. Please don't forget to like this video, don't forget to share, don't forget to leave a comment. Remember, I'm repeating this, some people are there in my comment section sending you number to chat them up. Remember, kingsfx can send you number on chat on comments. Okay, so that's why when you ask me of my number, I always refer you to my description, to the description of my video. So if you see anybody responding to your comments in my channel, dropping a number, that person wants to scam you. So avoid that. A lot of complaints that people have been scammed, through that. So that's exactly why I'm kind of sounding this warning. So remember, my 1 week class is coming up very soon. First week of June is the next class I'm going to have. 1 week training. Okay, a lot of testimony for the previous one, so I feel like doing it again and again, possibly. So if you missed the last one we did, that is the May. Okay, don't forget to join this one. I think I'm going to leave the link below the description of my video. If you want to join, you join the link and enjoy trading at ease. Okay, trade with kingsfx at ease. So guys, I'll see you guys in the next one. Enjoy. Bye for now, guys.